Welcome back to this week's Ohio Tech Report. Another exciting week for tech and innovation in the Buckeye State. This is Chris Berry with Ohio X, and today we are joined by Spencer Gross from Highbridge Consulting, who helps us with some of our public policy work. So, Spencer, welcome back. Thanks for your reoccurring guest now. So you're like, big friend of the show. But
Always
tell
good
us
to
a
be
little bit
here.
about yourself. Introduce your work again. What you're doing downtown Columbus in the public policy realm.
Sure. Spencer Gross. I'm a partner at Highbridge Consulting. We're a multi-client government affairs and lobbying kind of consulting shop based in Columbus. We work with the legislature, the executive branch to further our clients' needs, and we're happy to be partners with Ohio X.
Great. Well, we'll dive into it, Spencer. There's kind of three cool stories. The first one, we're going to go up to the Cleveland area, and this is a group of Cleveland leaders, and you being in public policy, as the Crain's Cleveland Business article says, quote, in an atypical moment of bipartisanship, nearly a dozen members of the Northern Ohio congressional delegation came together to urge the Biden administration to make Cleveland area the headquarters of a new federal agency tasked with directing high-risk, high-reward research on hard or expensive to treat diseases. So, Spencer, this is a $6.5 billion health research agency play, hoping to come to Northeast Ohio. It's coming kind of out of the federal government, but they said that these can be a three-year mission to champion innovative ideas in health and medicine focused on time-limited projects related to a range of diseases, big ones including cancer, infectious diseases, and Alzheimer's disease. So it's a really cool thing. And Cleveland, we talk all the time about the health tech, the biotech, the kind of research with groups like the Cleveland Clinic, university hospitals, etc. But this is a massive $6.5 billion play. I can't wait to see how this unfolds, and I have fingers crossed that this will be coming to Cleveland, because I think something like this is awesome.
Absolutely, and the ripple effects that has for the rest of the state are huge. We're really blessed in the state of Ohio, I think, to have a wonderful hospital system in a lot of the major metro areas and all throughout the state. So this makes a lot of sense to me. I know I'm biased to Ohio, but certainly hope this comes to fruition.
Yeah, and I love these big bets, especially that have that kind of intersection. And this is, again, the world you're working in, and we get to a bit too, where it's kind of high-tech research and the experts from, in this case, the medical field, the research fields, technology. But, because of the nature of them, there's a lot of federal components to it, federal dollars. And so these are really, really big swings. And I love that that's how Ohio and our leaders are thinking. So I can't wait to follow this one to see how it turns out. And again, fingers crossed that this will be coming to Cleveland. But we will drop this Crain's Cleveland article into the comment section where people can check it out. So we're going to go to story number 2, which is kind of another one in your world, Spencer. But this is from WSAZ, which is a TV station in, I believe, West Virginia. So they cover southeastern Ohio. But theirs is on thousands of jobs coming to Ohio through broadband expansion. And broadband expansion and kind of digital inclusion and the ability for people to get high access internet has been a big theme in COVID, because we've seen the importance of being able to work from home, go to school at home, do things like healthcare and taking care of yourself with telehealth. But these broadband expansion updates are coming to improve strength and connectivity in Ohio. But Lieutenant Governor John Husted announced a broadband and 5G focused program, and that this is helping doing it. But the goal is to grow the workforce to build broadband infrastructure in Ohio. A big opportunity, especially in southeastern Ohio, Spencer, which this is needed in that part of the state.
Absolutely, and this is something I think Ohio has done a tremendous job on thus far. Of course, nothing you want to rest on your laurels on when it comes to this kind of stuff, but the things that are coming out of the state, the innovation that we're seeing in tandem with the government and everything that they're doing there, I think it's just wonderful to see, and this is going to be a great continuation of that.
Yeah, very much needed, and again, kind of brings together private industry, businesses with government, because there's a component, kind of that trifecta, if you will. Really important, really needed. And so it's great to see Ohio leaders tackling this, creating opportunity all across Ohio, especially in underserved areas that definitely need it. So we'll go to story number 3, Spencer. which is Cleveland Kitchen. This is a Cleveland.com story, but Cleveland Kitchen, which was formerly known as Cleveland Kraut, and you may recognize that name from your grocery stores. They raised $19 million, and they also bought a Californian pickle company. And so Cleveland Kraut, now known as Cleveland Kitchen, started a number of years ago making sauerkraut, the name, also kimchi. I got some of it in my fridge, but they got cool packaging, healthy stuff, probiotics. But they've been building it up. It's a local Ohio story. It's more of a food play, but it's kind of a big fundraising venture capital round for them. But $19 million for their Series A, that's really, really, really big. And to see them kind of expanding, and hopefully some more grocery stores across the country are going to be hearing about Cleveland Kitchen.
Yeah, really great story. And while it may not be completely tech related, it is one of those things that we always discuss amongst each other, is that, every company now is a tech company. It just depends on sort of what they make beyond that. So a really, really great thing to see for Cleveland and for the folks there at Cleveland Kitchen.
Yeah, really, really neat. Well, this is kind of a short one this week, some big stories, but we're tracking. Spencer, anything you're seeing? How you feeling about artificial intelligence? Some of the stuff coming out of Google and others, any takes that you got?
Yeah, an interesting story. I was able to read through some of the transcript there from the Lambda thing that Google's working on. Well, the alleged transcript, I guess, but it's interesting to see. Who knows? It's kind of a funny story, but kind of a neat thing to see. I mean, look, they've had access to a lot of human communication over the period of a long time. So it makes sense they would be able to create something that amazing. And to me, it's just a fascinating story. Go check it out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, the artificial intelligence, Google. You can literally just Google those two things and it'll pop up. But some interesting stuff just about the evolution and kind of big ethical, government related also
Totally
focuses on this smart technology, artificial intelligence, and what it's going to mean, because it's here, but it's also coming in a big way that we're going to look back at this point and it's going to change the world. Continue to change the world. But it's going to, I think, be kind of shocking when you compare and contrast, like, the year we're living in now and I don't know, 20 years or whatever it ends up being, where some of this stuff really take hold. But fascinating story.
Yeah. We're well beyond the days of, press 1 for this or press 2 for this. I mean, you're soon going to be able to have, full-on conversations with them.
Although I've been on a couple holds lately, it's still alive and well. So lots of innovation needed in that space.
That's right.
All right. Well, Spencer, thanks so much for joining. We'll tag Spencer. We'll tag Highbridge Consulting. If you're interested in learning more about government, public policy work, need some expertise, check them out. They do great work for us, and we love partnering with them as well. I hope everyone has a great weekend. You're staying cool. We'll see you all next week. And until then, have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.